Vladimir Putin and the KGB had a saying that was then adopted proudly by Steve Bannon, which was, if you want propaganda to be effective, you don't have to convince people that what you are saying is true. You just have to flood the zone with so much poop. They use a different word, but you have to flood the zone with so much untruth constantly that at some point people don't believe anything.
The US Army tweeted yesterday, did you see it, saying, "Have you ever seen a drone drop a grenade? This is the most incredible thing ever." And they were like, for the first time, a US made drone drops a grenade at a testing field in Germany. And they were talking about it like it was the second coming of Christ, like the most advanced warfare ever. Did you see this?
No, but it's fine.
Are you joking? No, I'm going to play it over this clip. But they tweeted it in all caps. "Have you seen a grenade dropped from a drone?" As if they just discovered this, and all the Ukrainians were losing their shit. But I guess the reason I'm saying it now is because that shows just how far behind, not just the US military is, but I guess just the general population
I think
things are now.
The whole Western world is, all the Western countries are behind.
Yep.
Everyone is behind, and that's what they don't get it. They don't get it. How how much Russia has been advanced, not just Ukraine, but Russia, and there's no competition for European countries now.
We're going to go to a town called Dobrobylia. I was last there in November and it was pretty quiet, but we've been hearing now that the Russians have been putting glide bombs, cabs, all sorts of munitions into that city. And the situation is getting really dramatic there. There's actually a road that goes from Kramatorsk to Dobrobylia. It's about 70 kilometers. A lot of it's lined with nets because the Russians have been hitting it with FPVs constantly. But we've been advised that actually it might not be a good idea to take that road because even this morning there are cars on fire, cars that have been hit not just by drones from the sky, but these drones on the sides of the roads. And they basically sit and wait on standby mode, and Russian operators will watch and wait for a vehicle to go past, and then they'll take off and they'll chase the car. But I really want to go to this town because there's a church in that town, and a friend of mine has been interviewing the priest of that church since 2022, and she's gone back every single month and interviewed him. And she really likes him because he said, "I will never close this church until the last second, until I absolutely have to, until it's the last resort."
He wouldn't leave until the very last second, until the Russians were at the door, and until there was no hope left. The priest left 3 days ago. The only thing left were piles of shoes and clothes and teddies.